been bugging all day, bro. Who's better, Big or Pac?
Pac's way better than Big, bro.
How? Big is a way better spitter than him.
He's not a better spitter than Pac, bro. Pac got way more content.
I didn't ask you about content. Who's better, LeBron or MJ?
Jordan, that's not even a question, bro.
It is a question.
It's not.
It's LeBron, bro. He's the GOAT.
The GOAT at what? Failing?
Oh, you're funny. Who's better?
Welcome to this episode of Ohh Wells World. I'm your boy Ohh Well, and I got my man Kanin said what here. Let's get right into it. We have a special guest that will be on later in the show. My man Els is here. Say what up, Els.
Yo.
All right.
He's not the special guest though.
So I want to jump right in. I got a haircut yesterday, and my barber.
Time out.
Listen, no. We're not.
Don't get haircuts.
No.
You don't have hair.
Huh?
You got your beard trimmed?
And I got my hair cut. I had hair, and it got cut off.
Where was it? Your back? I don't understand.
That would be a back cut.
Back haircut. Anyway, and your barber said what?
He brought up a status that you had.
Who was this person that brought up the status?
Big Nick. You know who my barber is.
So give him a shout out.
No. Yeah.
Whoa.
Because he's disrespectful. And he knows why he's disrespectful.
Okay, that's your bro. Never mind. So anyway.
He said, no, you put up a status saying saying Kelly Rowland is the rap's
So
Murphy
basically,
Lee, right?
So basically, the status was like, who's the rap version of Kelly Rowland?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And I said Murphy Lee of the St. Lunatics.
And I agree.
That's perfect.
It is.
Perfect.
But there is some like discrepancies because Kelly.
She's had a successful solo career.
Yes.
But let's put it into perspective.
But Murphy Lee was high key better than Nelly. High key.
We're not doing that right now.
He high key was better than Nelly.
I don't care. But so let me just put how I thought about it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So in Destiny's Child, there was Beyonce, there was Kelly. There was like what? There was 4 of them, right?
There was like 4, yes.
One chick just got voted off the show.
Yeah,
like,
she had to go.
And then
she started doing porn.
She did porn?
She definitely did porn.
Anyway. I didn't know that. You knew that though.
I do.
Nasty. It's nasty, man.
I have a very extent porn collection.
You're an art collector.
Yes.
That's right. Art,
yes.
Right. Erotic art.
Erotic.
Hardcore. No, but so and then I thought of like, you know what I'm saying, in the St. Lunatics there was Nelly, who was the star, Beyonce was the star of Destiny's Child. And then there was the slept on second person.
Yes.
Dark skin as fuck. Murphy Lee's pretty black.
He's pretty black.
Kelly Rowland's pretty dark. She's not the darkest, but you know, compared to
He
Beyonce.
he had a good first album, but I don't know what the hell happened. He just he had it, and then he just fell off by the wayside.
Maybe he died. Did he die?
No, he didn't die. I think he literally just dropped the song last year.
So then, how did he fade away if he dropped a song last year?
His career faded away. Did it not?
Maybe it was all in my head. Yo, I'm nice. I got jokes.
I hate you.
Yeah.
Moving on.
But yeah, that was perfect. People were mad. Somebody said she's more like Memphis Bleak. How you feel about that?
I think it's the same thing. I really think she had a good career. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she's very talented. She had a girl group too, and they are fire. They are like really good singing, and they all look good. But
what do you mean?
She has a girl group.
Oh, Destiny's Child, right?
No, she started a girl group,
like
girl
like
band.
little kids. Or
No,
something?
like it's like her version of Danny Kane, which they are slept on. They weren't bad.
They were showstoppers. All right, I'm done.
I'm out. I swear to God, this is Kanan's show. Because I'm going.
Oh, welcome to Kanan's world.
All right.
Oh shit.
So, there was rumors that Issa Rae, the founder of Insecure, was supposed to do a reboot of Set It Off.
Oh, that would be fire. I did hear that.
I don't think so. Why can't we? Why do we have to reboot shit?
Because we got young MA right now in the world. She could play Queen Latifah's part. That's it.
Well,
we got fucking There's so many like Tiana. What's her name? Taylor. She could be.
All right. My thing is
we could have Willow play Jada's part.
My thing is this. Why can't they just come up with their own shit
Set
and
it
then
off
just
too.
do it.
Set it off too.
No.
No. Set it on. Set it up.
On the set.
On the set. Offset it.
What is Mama? What is that? Well, she recently did an interview and said
no,
that
it's a dub.
that was a rumor.
It's a dub.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm very happy because I'm tired
That's
of
one
reboots.
of them. Yeah.
It's a classic. Leave the classic alone.
All it is reboots, bro.
Just leave it alone.
Yeah. I think we talked about this last time, right?
Yes, we did. But I was just happy to see that.
Yeah. And to be honest, yeah, like they need to leave old movies alone because we talked about The Mask and shit, and I was watching The Mask last night, and it was like watching a whole new movie. It's been so long since I watched it. It's like watching a whole new movie. It was great. It was hilarious. There were some jokes I didn't get when I was like a little kid.
Right.
Watching.
Now that's where like even like old Disney movies. You watch like old Disney movies, you be like, nah, Robin Williams was bugging.
But yo,
He was so wild.
you're doing a lot, yeah. Like so all right. There's the one part of The Mask where he like first puts on the mask and he's getting chased by like those like gangsters or whatever they're supposed to be, and they chase him into the alley, and then they turn. He's got like the balloons, you know what I'm saying? So he makes like a poodle. Then he pulls out a condom, like a used condom. He's like, wrong pocket. Then he throws.
That's a fact. I didn't see that.
I was like, I don't remember that when I was 8.
I'm
you know
just,
what I'm saying?
I'm glad my daughter won't get that reference.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Did you know that Erykah Badu is thinking about selling a perfume that imitates the smell of her vagina?
Her pussy.
Her vagina.
Like it's gonna be her pussy smell.
Her actual vagina.
Here's how I feel about that. We know her pussy's poison because she fucks dudes and they turn crazy.
They do. The only person
Who? That didn't go crazy.
Jay Electronica, they have a kid together.
He started calling himself Jay Electronica.
True. But
He probably
it's Erykah Badu though.
Nah, Erykah, she might be.
Would you buy it?
What? Buy what? The candle? I love candles. I'm not buying that candle. It smell like wolf pussy in my house.
it's
the fuck you talking about?
It's a perfume.
Listen,
I'm buying it.
You ain't never smelled pussy that smell that good?
yes, I have, but I don't want my whole house to just smell like
Ain't
pussy.
your house. It's a fucking
Did you, baby?
It ain't
Buy it for your joint.
I'm thinking a candle or a perfume. I'm not spraying my. No.
Buy it for your joint.
Girl sprays it on.
I don't want my girl to smell like someone else's vagina.
Okay, would you want your girl to smell like her own vagina?
No, I want her to smell like the Chanel that she wears every day. All right.
Would you accept a gift of?
We're talking to you.
Yes, we're talking to you.
The special guest. She's
Special
off camera.
guest. Would you accept a
The Badu pussy perfume.
a Badu pussy perfume?
But you don't like her?
You don't
As
like
a
Erykah
singer?
Badu? You don't like Window Seat? You don't like On and On and On and On?
That's a fucking vibe. That's it.
Would
Air
you
vibe.
have a perfume of your own vagina made?
Who wants to smell like vagina?
I don't know.
Sometimes I
Maybe it's
never
something
mind.
erotic.
It's a hormone. It's aphrodisiac.
Aphrodisiac. I can't even spell that. I just like saying the word. Moving on.
So no, I'm not So I'm thinking because someone else sold the pussy candle, right? Wasn't it like fucking Gwyneth Paltrow or some shit?
She sold a pussy candle.
Yeah, one of them white ladies in Hollywood sold a candle that smelled like pussy.
Really?
Apparently, and the shit sold out instantly.
I don't think I'm buying Gwyneth Paltrow's pussy candle. I'm not really into that.
Like baloney.
Oscar Mayer.
Minus the winner.
Did you
Hey yo.
did you see the footages of the Quavo Justin Bieber pickup game? There's a couple other rappers that were in there.
No.
I honestly feel like if Quavo
No, he's an athlete.
if he
He's nice.
didn't like really take rap serious, he could probably play for the Hawks.
I think he took rap seriously because he couldn't play for the Hawks. No, I'm not saying he's trash, but to be in the NBA is another level.
True. He could play for like the G League.
But he can make more money rapping, which is what he's doing.
True. I just like to see him moving on.
What was the outcome of this pickup game? Did he sauce Justin Bieber?
Honestly,
Because Justin Bieber's not bad, right?
I don't know.
He played in every All-Star game, fucking celebrity
He
game
looks
since
like
he was 12.
Jim Gallagher.
He definitely looks like he stinks. Like, you know them dudes that be in Stewart's getting coffee? Like, them pants have never
They're
seen a
old.
washer. Yeah. That's how he dresses and shit like them. He smells like, or that's how he looks like he smells. With them Stewart's people.
Yo, did you see did we talk about the stripper bowl?
No, we did
We
not.
have to.
Yeah. The Super Bowl. So I heard they was finessing the life out of all these
I actually
strippers.
had a friend who went there, and she said it was charad.
Was she stripping?
No,
Oh. Did she steal any money?
I don't know. I didn't ask her
That's
that.
the first thing. How much you get? Because
'Cause
I seen videos of Basically,
But see,
niggas-
Ronell would've
niggas was in the video,
did that.
Like, yo, I just came out of stripper bowl and niggas was pulling
Racks.
Yeah. So they caught the one chick
So-
with a fake Louis bag full of ones.
It was a coach bag. It was a coach
Oh,
bag
okay.
full of mad ones. Yes.
Yeah, they said she
and
had
they
like 4 racks.
Dub, come here.
Yeah. She was like, "No, it's my bag." Yeah.
So
And
they
pulled
was
out mad
charging.
dollars.
They were charging strippers $350 to strip.
Okay. Let's get into
Okay.
the
So-
nuts and bolts of this.
So they were charging strippers $350 to strip.
Okay, I didn't know that part. Because I heard they only got paid like a rack.
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
So reportedly, there were over $1 million thrown in the party. Strippers went home with $1,000.
That's crazy. So they went home with what, $650, $750? What they paid? You said they paid $350. So they went home with $650.
Going out sad.
And that's a regular Thursday.
But my thing is this.
That's a regular Thursday.
But they were
They got finessed.
not the strippers, but Cardi B. They were blaming it on the promoter, saying that they didn't have control, which is weird because their whole label is called Quality Control.
Oh my god. So
It was my turn. It was my turn for my pun. I don't get no love for that. That was funny.
no one even reacted.
Y'all ass.
That was
Anyway,
bad. That was bad. But so I heard the same. So basically, it was like, and all right, the promoter, whoever the promoter was, janky promoter, he came up crazy.
oh, he came up lovely.
Lovely.
Yes.
So apparently, like, it was like I heard it was in like this big dome.
Yes,
shit.
it looked pretty cool.
It was in like this big dome. The outside of the dome was like lined with, like, so the VIP was just a couch. You had to pay 10K for a couch.
Oh, 10 bands.
10 bands to sit on the couch. Boom.
What about?
And yeah, like people were stealing money.
There was some strippers that was sleep. Did you see those? Did you see those footages?
No.
Strippers were sleep, bro.
in there, like,
Sleep during the party. Butt ass on the couch, knocked.
nah, that doesn't sound okay.
You don't get $1,000 for that. You don't get more than $1,000 for that. No.
But you know that there was one chick out there that was shaking her ass for 7 hours.
And I would hope that she got paid,
she did.
but
You know there was some chick pussy popping on a handstand, as they say.
well,
I don't know.
long story short, it sucks to suck.
But yeah, so that promoter came up crazy. So niggas, basically, I heard someone equated that instead of like dudes were in there throwing money at the promoter basically because they weren't throwing it at the chicks.
Basically,
You know what I'm saying?
because they and even if they was throwing at the chicks, they didn't collect any. Of
I
it.
just don't get how like this, like how it, like yeah, there was no quality control as you said. You know what I'm saying? It just doesn't make no sense. It just doesn't.
So
But I mean, I'm not a strip club manager, so what am I talking about? I don't know. I'm not a strip.
I don't really know strip club etiquette neither.
Yeah, I just seen the Players Club like when I was like 6. That's the only. I also went to Club Amnesia. Don't forget Els, right? He's gonna say something.
I don't think. Would you like to explain to our audience what Club Indie?
No, I don't. Just Google it.
Okay, so how do you feel about? Wait, because I got off topic and I didn't want to start there. But anyway, Trump will not be impeached. How do you feel about that?
Yo, that was crazy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I didn't really care because
At all?
yeah,
Does that make us bad, like Americans? Bad citizens because we don't give a fuck?
No, not voting makes you bad citizen.
really? Why? I didn't vote last time.
Because you got people who die for our right to vote, dude. And we don't exercise it. And we don't... Our participation is what got him elected.
So,
our non... Yeah, my bad. Our lack of...
Do you honestly believe that?
Yeah.
That's not true.
I don't.
Okay, the numbers prove it.
I went to the rally, bro.
What rally?
His rally.
We
went to Trump's rally, bro. Our lack was not the problem.
The number of people that didn't vote this election cycle was astronomical.
But here's the thing. I wasn't voting for Hillary either, so it doesn't matter.
I feel you. I mean, but
if what you're saying is true, Hillary would have won.
Hillary did win the popular vote.
Right. So why does it matter?
Because it does matter.
How?
Because you have to participate in the process.
No, the presidential elections, all that is a bunch of bullshit.
Okay, but even besides that, do you even vote for the local one?
Listen, I was getting to that. Thank you. Do you vote for the regular ones?
Yes, I do.
Badass.
Only because you had to pick up the kids from
Right,
school.
like what? What are you talking about?
it's election
who's our
day.
mayor? Who's our mayor?
Not you.
Who's our mayor?
Yeah. What's the mayor's name?
McCarthy? Gary McCarthy?
Who's our senator? Our senate. Who is your alderman?
No, the congressman.
Alderman, that's Chris Rock from
Come on, man. Don't give me you can't do that. All right? If you want to have a serious talk, about voting, then you got to know all of it. You can't just be like, "Oh, I voted in the presidential election."
Listen.
Every time there is an election, I vote.
In my district.
So in every election?
Anytime that the election polls are open.
But do you know, but are you informed? Or are you just going there to vote?
No, for the most part I know who's who.
So you know about judges and sheriffs and all of that?
Yeah.
I don't believe you, Kyle.
Comptrollers?
You're a liar.
You know the comptroller? Who's the comptroller?
For Albany?
Yes.
Like some lady named Rizzo. I didn't vote for her.
Said Lizzo. Nigga said Lizzo. Nigga said Lizzo's the comptroller.
Nah. I do want to have a politician on here one day, and I do want them to break down the importance, because I don't really see the importance of voting in the presidential. I don't. That's my personal thing, and I know I'm probably gonna get killed for it. But
regardless, though,
that's just how I feel.
I feel like my vote didn't count because either way, Hillary won my district or whatever, so it doesn't even matter. She won the popular vote and she won my district, so it's not like my vote for her would have helped her win more. Like no, she already got that vote. I didn't feel like it.
I feel you.
I didn't.
I mean, but then
either way, I didn't vote. I didn't want to vote for either candidate.
But in that same breath, and I learned that from her, I just stopped complaining. Because I just don't give a fuck. Whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen.
Yeah.
And I'm worried about me and my kids.
We need to do what Virginia just did. Virginia just made it so whoever wins the popular vote automatically gets the electoral college votes. There's no like, oh, well, Hillary got voted, or the most popular vote, but you know, we're still going to give our electoral college votes to Trump. You feel what I'm saying? More states need to do that.
And that's the whole thing. Like,
I'm with that.
Because what it boils down to is really what a presidential vote is. A presidential vote is us voting.
And then our representative,
say, well, they take our votes into consideration and then do what they see.
Yeah.
So if they think that
Trump is better, they're still going to pick him. It don't matter.
vote.
Yeah. So what you said was basically right. How you said it was right. And to me, we're gonna get a lot of hell if you have a different opinion. Comment.
Please comment. Give me hell. It's fine. But that's just how I feel.
Give him hell, because I will.
That's just how I feel. Yeah.
Nope.
Did you hear about the baby having another baby?
I heard the baby had a baby.
He's having another baby on another baby.
That's on baby.
That's babies on babies.
That's on babies on babies.
Did you see?
I heard
she tagged the shade room and the.
No, I didn't see that. But
girls are bad.
Yeah. So he said, "I'm having another baby, but I didn't cheat on my girlfriend."
Well, the story is they were broken up. They were broken up, and he did what he did, and now he's having another kid. I mean,
I don't have kids.
It must be nice.
Yeah.
I don't have those problems. Right. Are you gonna be paying attention? Are you gonna be paying attention to AllStar Weekend?
No.
No.
Is this weekend?
Yes, it actually is.
It's always Valentine's Day.
Yes.
I'm gonna go see that Sonic movie tonight. I'll probably watch a dunk contest or a 3-point contest tomorrow. That's tomorrow, right? Oh, tomorrow. I got plans tomorrow, so no. I have no plan.
So what about Sunday for the actual All-Star game? Are you gonna watch?
I usually never do because it's trash. But I want to see this 24.4.
Me too.
quarter,
I actually want to just see the
in.
last.
I'll tune in toward the end. Yeah. And it's gonna be on Facebook. Oh, KD just done, or he's not even playing.
Is it weird that Bill Cosby is tweeting from jail?
I didn't know that, but is he really tweeting, or is it someone representing him? Because how does he have a phone in jail? Does he got an ass phone tweeting from jail?
No, there's like people like
They be
jail.
having tablets and shit. Yeah.
Jail isn't what it used to be.
Oh, from when you went.
When I was in there, you know what I'm saying?
From when Eddie Murphy.
So for those of you who don't know, I'm playing life right now, and that's why he said that.
No one knows because they're not here.
But I just think it's weird.
So he's like, you should be able to tweet.
I think he's doing what Kodak's doing, like writing people letters.
And then they just putting it up there. That might work. Did you hear that new Meek and JT?
No.
Justin Timberlake?
Did it drop today? I heard mad
music drops.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that like later.
Oh,
Yes.
cool.
How do you feel about and we're gonna get to this and then we can cut. How do you feel about the Rockets? Do you think the Rockets playing small ball is gonna get them far? Cause they got rid of Clinton Capella.
Yeah,
Clinton Capella, and that's stupid.
So it was funny when they did that because who was I think it was fucking PJ Tucker was
Yes.
was there something he's like my height
Right.
like yo I don't know bro I mean
they
we'll
did
see.
go out and ball out and beat the Lakers that next game, but I just don't think it's gonna work for them in
the long
the
run.
7-game series.
Yeah, I was gonna say playoffs not gonna work. Regular games, you know what I'm saying, regular season games they might be alright, but in the playoffs they're gonna get handled. You know what I'm saying?
And also real quick, your boy Antonio Brown,
What's good with him?
he's on an apology tour.
Oh, where did you got dates?
Yeah, he
up?
he
How much are
apologized.
tickets?
I don't know. You wanna look it up?
Yeah.
Look it up. Nah, he recently apologized to Ben Roethlisberger.
About what? Leaving the team?
Yeah, and calling them out and being
His hair's like my height and with another mohawk on top of it. So
he's
I don't. There's something wrong with
he's
him.
weird.
Yeah, he's crazy.
No, he's like weird.
Yo,
Talk to me.
let's talk about. I know you've seen the video.
Of what?
The stripper bitch falling off the
Oh my God!
from heaven.
But can we? But can we talk about how
She was like, wow.
Yeah,
just kept dancing. She was
it's kept twerking, and then she gets on. I don't know what social media it was, but she was saying how her jaw was broke. I think she
and the club won't pay for it. Yeah, because you're a stripper.
right,
Like
and then she made a go. What?
When you break your jaw, don't that shit get wired up?
That's why
she's lying.
But
She's lying.
this is what I'm saying. I'm like, how is your jaw broken?
We all know Kanye. He rapped through the wire.
I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
Broad joking.
Well, she's a stripper. What you want?
Right. How you gonna have your jaw broken and you're talking to us?
Talking like this, yeah. Like
You
she
fake
definitely
crying.
She definitely cut her shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit might have hurt.
She made a GoFundMe and got like 20 bands.
20, 30 racks, and she's a stripper. Like so my one man put it perfectly. It's like she's stripping in like Houston too, right? She's bringing home at least 100 racks a year.
Ooh.
Strippers in Houston is different. It's different in Houston.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying?
I believe it.
That's like the next stripper will probably be in Houston. You know what I'm saying? And that shit won't go down like it did in Miami.
Put your phone on my
But
So, our special guest today is a very close person to me. She is the mother of both of my beautiful black princesses. Miss Patty the Plug, how are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Well, I want to say thank you for coming on Ohh Wells World. I really do appreciate it because you could have said no. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me and my son Kanin and my son El.
You're welcome.
So I want to talk about what is it that you do?
I do here.
When was your first like journey into the hair world? Like when you was, what was the moment when you was like, yo, I can really make a living doing this?
I think it was when pay was like $2. I think I made like $900 in a week, which is more than my paycheck, and I was like, yeah, working sucks.
So what about before, when you were in like high school or middle school and you was doing your own hair or doing your siblings' hair? Or...
It was always just like a side hustle. Like, oh, this is quick money. It's easy. Everybody always need their hair done, so it was always just quick money. But I never thought it would be that it could be my only source of income.
So, do you think that it is lucrative? It is a lucrative enough business to just do hair alone?
It's extremely lucrative. It's just inconsistent. So you have to have insurances in place so that you're still, you can still pay your bills and take care of your kids and all that stuff. So it's very lucrative.
As you know now.
No, it is extremely lucrative. As long as if you're good at what you do. Because not everybody can do hair.
So how do you feel about the hair market now? Because if you look, we can scroll down any form of social media and we see 1,000 girls saying that they do hair and come to me, I do lashes or I do sew-ins, I do braids. How do you feel about the market?
I feel like in our community of Black and brown people, a lot of us are born with the talent. It's hard to find a Black girl who can't braid. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like you need to go to someone who knows what they're doing, like somebody who's not just doing it for money. Like almost anybody can put a weave in, but are they protecting your edges? Are they moisturizing your hair? Is your hair gonna fall out? You know what I mean? Protecting
they're gonna have a love for doing hair, is what you're saying.
Right. You have to protect the integrity of your client's hair because your hair is my canvas. You lose your hair, I don't have a client, I don't have a job.
So have you ever had any experiences where maybe the service that you did wasn't the best service, or your client wasn't satisfied and y'all came together to an agreement? Or tell me about a time where y'all got to an agreement, and tell me about a time where it just was, you had to cut ties with said person.
I've definitely had that happen. I had to revert to the saying that all money is not good money. I don't need every person that's requesting to get their hair done from me. You may not be the client for me. And it's just, which a lot of small Black businesses don't do, is customer service. So you came to me and spent your money. If you don't like it, it is up to me to fix it or rectify it in a certain amount of time. You can't wear your hairstyle for 2 weeks and then decide you don't like it and think I'm going to give you your money back or give another service for free. You get your hair braided, it's 2-3 days later, Patty, I'm not feeling it, or this is happening. Cool, come back, let's sit down, let's work through it. Sometimes it doesn't happen like that. And I take pride in my work. So if I feel like something is not going to work or this is not a style for you, I'm going to let you know beforehand. You should, let's try something else. Or, if you get this done, XYZ will happen because your hair is XYZ. If you continue and still get that service, that is not my responsibility because I told you before I took your money.
Got you.
I have a question.
What's up?
Have you ever had a white girl come to you and be like, can I get a box braid or something like?
Absolutely.
Some type of hairstyle that you didn't think, or that you thought possibly was not, like they shouldn't. Yeah. No. I had that debate. I was like, I really don't want to do it, but because I felt I was all in my Black pride, and so I'm like, you want cornrows? You want box braids? Like for what? But I had to take myself out of that mindset. If I own a salon, am I going to turn this customer away? Don't look at me. That's yourself.
That's the question I asked myself, and I was like, no, I wouldn't. So I did it, and it was fine.
So what are your goals in the hair world? I heard you. Ain't even I heard. You went to right. You went to the, what are they called?
Bronner Brothers.
The Bronner Brothers hair show.
Bronner Brothers.
Blonder?
Bronner.
I said Browner. Bronner. I said Brown.
Thank you. Right now, Brown Cow.
Bronner, the Bronner Brothers Convention in Atlanta.
I did.
And how was that experience for you?
It was awesome. That was my first hair show. It was really dope. It wasn't what I thought it would be, like what you see on TV. There's a lot going on, but it's like an expo, and there is a main stage with like shows going on, but it's not super like what you see on TV with like helicopters made out of hair.
Ask, I want to go somewhere where they got like helicopter hairs and like.
Close. It was close. It's
towers and shit. Just straight beach. That's fire.
That's the fantasy hair show portion of it, and it was a fantasy hair show portion, but it was nothing like what you see on TV. All that extra stuff.
Was you able to network?
There's a lot of networking opportunities. There's a lot of classes you can take, free classes. Oh, wow. And what people may not know is that cosmetology school is expensive AF. Like 15 bands expensive. So being able, and it doesn't teach you everything. It teaches you like the outline. So a lot of stylists, you learn by furthering your education. You have to take more classes. You have to go to workshops and not just YouTube University. So I got to sit in on free classes.
YouTube University.
I got to sit in on free classes.
YouTube, by the way, please do not disrespect YouTube.
We're not teaching.
I'm teaching people.
Shut up.
To be real. All right? That's it.
Real niggas.
So taking the free classes and networking that way was super, super dope.
So talk to me about your goals. What are your goals in the hair world that you want to accomplish?
This year, 2020, Patty wants to open a salon. Right? So that's what I'm working on right now. It's a lot of work. What I've learned is that minority business owners have to take themselves out of the hustle mentality. Because like I said, for a long time, doing hair was my side hustle. So now taking myself out of that mentality and building a business, it's a lot of paperwork, it's a lot of numbers, it's a lot of legal stuff, and it's giving me a headache. It's a lot. So, working on all that stuff right now, and then hopefully after a year of that, my goal is to have a hair truck.
A hair truck?
A hair truck.
Explain that.
Looks like a food truck. Not a food truck. It's a mobile salon. So Patty can drive what she wants and also do hair. So
to block parties, events, and all of that?
Absolutely. College campuses. I want to hit HBCUs. Do stuff like that.
I like it. I like your ideas. So, aside from your hair things, we share 2 children.
This is true.
So...
She said that very stressful.
Right. So I want to talk about being a parent, in this day and age, and more importantly, co-parenting. As you know, there's a lot of not even locally, but there's a lot of taboo and a lot of people who don't know how to co-parent. And you run into problems where the mother and the father just don't see eye to eye and aren't on the same terms. Talk about, if you want, you can disclose whatever you want. I don't care. Talk about your experiences in being a mom and co-parenting, and what your challenges are, and the pros and the cons of being a co-parenting mother with me, I guess. You know what I'm saying? You can't really compare it to anybody else.
I can't.
So, yeah, just talk about that.
Oh, yeah. Wow, fun stuff. Co-parenting is hard. It's not easy, but it's rewarding in a sense because my children are happy. I'm happy, but it's not easy. I think a lot of times when the co-parenting doesn't work is honestly because of immaturity and bitterness. You don't have to like each other. You just have to get along in front of the kids, and that's really all it's about. Like we could argue all day, but if the kids are around, I don't want them to ever feel that because they don't deserve that. So I feel like it really just boils down to 2 people having an adult conversation. It could just be because one person's mad that it's over. And it's just bitter.
I feel like usually that is the case, and not everybody like thinks about the children first. as where I feel like we, get into our arguments or get into our disagreements, but we try our best to keep that, away from our children. Mm-hmm. How do you feel?
I feel like another thing, sorry for cutting you off, is that a lot of men, not all, don't understand how hard being a mom is because of the gender roles. Mm-hmm. Like, oh, this is a mom's job. This is what a dad's supposed to do. We're parents to these children. It should be split down the middle. There is no, I do this because I'm the mom, you do this because you're the dad. And I think a lot of dads get that confused, especially when the mom is the primary caretaker.
Now, do you believe every mom should be the primary caretaker?
No. There are some ain't shit moms.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some dads who do, I'm not going to say go above and beyond because that should be every day. But there are, some moms who just who just aren't good moms. Mm-hmm. And if the father can be a better parent or step in where the mom is lacking, then I feel like he should.
Mm-hmm. So, how do you feel about different? So I'm gonna throw a scenario out. Mm-hmm. How do you feel if of a woman who has a kid and she won't let the father see the child because he doesn't want to be with her?
It's spiteful. You're only hurting your children, and your children are going to end up resenting you. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? That's not your decision. I feel like that father should take her to court, but I feel like that's not your decision to make. Mm-hmm. Even there were times where I was upset with you, and I would vent to my mom, or I'd say, "Oh, Ronald's supposed to take the girls for the weekend, but I think I'm just gonna have him just take them Friday." And you're actually just doing yourself as a mother a disservice because A, you need a break. Kids are exhausting. As much as we love them, they're exhausting. Mm-hmm. B, if I thought that you were gonna, I know that you're not gonna hurt them. They're gonna eat. They're gonna be fed. You may not do things the way I do it or the way I see fit. You may have them around people I don't like. But are you ever gonna hurt our children?
Right.
No. So is it my job to say no? Unless they're gonna be in an unsafe situation, it is not my place to say no. You can't take your children.
Right. Okay, I agree. You got any more questions, Kay?
This is your life, huh?
Well, I highly doubt that this will be your only time on this platform, and this platform is open to you. If you feel like you need to say something, you got to run it by
Big K Dog.
You got to run it by Big K Dog. He's
We're not trying to hear all that hair shit, alright?
That's ugly.
He's my executive producer. But I do want to thank you for coming on. We have
welcome.
We have a.
Before you go, wait. What type of hair services do you offer?
All of them.
Where can I get an edge up?
No, I'm not doing that.
So then you don't do all of them.
First of all,
what do you offer?
I never said I was a barber. I am a hairstylist. Thank you,
what if
sir.
I need to style my shit into an edge up? All right.
Go away.
So you do what? Feed-ins? Like, what do you do?
I do braids, weaves, locks, and natural hairstyling. I don't barber.
See? Thank you so much. I had no idea.
I can wash your hair.
See? Well, I could come get a wash and set.
Wash.
We won't have
dreads.
Yes, I just said locks. I don't say they're not dreads. They're locks.
Oh, I'm sorry. Why?
Dreads are offensive.
To who?
It's an offensive word.
Not Big Dread Man.
We use locks.
Big Dread. Wait, how is that offensive when we literally call people dread?
When people say dreadlocks, what does the word dread implement? Fear?
Judge Dredd. You ever seen that movie? It's a good movie.
It is a great movie.
He was a judge. He's a good guy.
I call them locks. I don't refer to them as dreads.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Well,
I don't want to get to this.
We coming to a close.
Also, can we say happy? I'll come back and I don't care. Let's bring it to a close. Go.
This is the part of the show where we do what you should be listening to. Okay. My pick this week, actually, and we really are going to talk about him. But my pick for this week
is Murphy Lee.
No. And let me turn this on. It's from Russ. Now I will. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because this song is fire.
Russ is not fire.
Yes,
He's nice, bro. He's dead nice.
That's
But
El's brother.
and you might not like this song like first hearing it, but when you're alone,
hey,
when
yo.
I'm alone in the room, I stare down at the wall.
Can you play this?
Play the music.
Sorry. This is called Nighttime.
It's an interlude.
Give me all those looks you want. It's fine. Anyway, that is Russ.
What was that? No, I didn't hear no. No, that's
that is
whack.
Russ.
If that's what you like, that shit is whack.
If the song is called Nighttime by Russ, and it is an interlude, and it is off his latest EP called Shake the Snow Globe. So when you have your time, go ahead and listen to that. Kanin, what is this?
Don't waste your time. I've been listening to mad old music.
I didn't shit on any of your selections, so don't shit on mine. Thank you. Thank you.
Listen, Russ gotta take this L, and if you're on Twitter, you know what that means.
Like he's on Twitter.
I used to be on Twitter. I used to run Twitter.
But you're not.
I'm a legend.
What's your pick?
My pick for what?
What you should be listening to?
I've been listening to mad old Vibes Cartel. So if you want to have a good night, listen to some Vibes Cartel.
Your faking ass.
Pick a song. Please.
Badmana pick song.
Els.
Doe. Key Glock.
Doe?
Yeah.
D-O-E.
Yo, that key Glock is fire. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. Just D-O?
D-O-U-G-H.
D-O-U-G-H. Okay. So his pick is Key Glock Doe. D-O-U-G-H. You ever heard his song,
You know how to spell dope, bro.
That's not true.
He just said D.
Well, you don't know how to spell. That's on you.
So we're not gonna sit here and act like there's a different type of does.
If you're on YouTube, which this video is gonna be on, type in Key Glock D-O, it's gonna pop up. You good? All right, everything got. Come on, son.
So, what are you listening to?
I'm still listening to Summer Walker. I don't care what anybody says.
Pick a song,
Is she
please.
the one that's weird?
Yes.
She's like.
And she doesn't take showers.
She don't take showers. She nasty. Yeah, that's a nasty bitch.
She big.
How's her
I
name
can't pick a
Summer?
song.
And she don't take showers. That's nasty. Or you gotta take a
She
shower.
bathes.
know.
She takes baths.
She takes whole baths.
No, she does.
Yes, she does.
Alright, let me spray some water on my coochie.
The bitch had a bowl.
Wow. I mean, maybe she's from another country. I'm not just nobody. I've never been to Cambodia. I don't know how they walk.
Bitch is from the United
She's from Brooklyn.
the United States.
Oh, I'm sorry, Patty. I forgot she's from Brooklyn.
She's from never mind.
Mississippi.
What song would you like to highlight?
Ooh, no. Janae Aiko, Pussy Fairy. That's a good song.
You're such a female. And that song is fire, but you're such a female. That song is fire. So what you should be watching, there's a new doc on Netflix about Malcolm X, and I'm not watching it.
It's good as fuck.
Why?
Because they talk about who actually killed him.
And who actually killed him?
Some dude that lives in New
From
Rochelle.
Jersey.
Yeah, right. Like, dude lives in New Rochelle. Like,
5 guys from a mosque in New Jersey.
The FBI killed Malcolm X.
No, they didn't.
they might have been.
Farrakhan did that shit. Bro.
The
Not Farrakhan.
Elijah Muhammad did not kill him.
Well, you have to watch the shit.
I'm not watching shit. I already know what's up.
You don't know.
Yes, I do.
You was there?
Yeah, I was there.
When he got
Yes.
shot? You wasn't even born.
Yes. It was the FBI.
The FBI knew.
It was the FBI.
Don't listen to
It was the
people that
FBI who
know.
killed Malcolm X.
All I'm saying
Just
was-
like the FBI killed Dr. Martin Luther King.
I'll give you that.
Come on. Come on.
You can have that. No one's
Oh.
There's no debate here.
Oh. I want
We
to.
not talking about Dr. King. We talking about Malcolm. By any means necessary.
Brother Malcolm.
Brother Malcolm.
FBI killed that nigga.
Yeah. with-
Rest in peace.
In conjunction.
Um.
Damn, you just called me the N-word. It's my
Right.
name. Damn. They killed that.
Killed my nigga B. So I'm gonna bring this to a close. Happy what?
What about what we watching, nigga?
Oh, my fault. What y'all watching? My fault. You're right. No, you're right. What should they be watching?
Narcos. Mexico season 2.
Ooh. What about what's up?
You should watch the dunk contest because it might be cool this year.
They bringing back Aaron Gordon.
They are.
Yeah, he's the truth.
Don't ask me.
What are you watching?
What are you watching?
Whatever's on Netflix when I'm doing hair. I don't know. I don't watch TV.
I don't watch TV either.
I watch Mickey Mouse Clubhouse and Little Baby Bump.
Okay, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
If
That's
you
what
have
we
kids, put Mickey Mouse Clubhouse on.
Hot dog, hot diggity dog. That shit fire.
Why do you know that?
Cause I have a little brother.
You do have a little brother.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
All right.
And you know what I'm saying? I brought him up right.
So that was this episode of Ohh Wells World. I want to thank everyone for watching and tuning in. Please do not forget to share, like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. Kanin.
And happy Valentine's Day, everybody.
Today is Valentine's Day, and if you do have a Valentine, have lots and lots of sex.
Accurate.
Protected, unprotected.
Wow.
Whatever.
Oh well. It's my world. Don't look for me to cater to your needs. I'm here to argue. I might turn you